So just to bring myself up to speed, I've got to that point in the critique where I've spent the orientation phase. And the orientation phase has been about me trying to just get acquainted, having a relationship with the article. So I've got a relationship with the article whereby I have spent an hour going through it. I've spent 2 or 3 hours looking through other articles, and I've started to get those 5 points, those 5 or 6 issues that I'm not happy with. And here we are. So, what do I need to do now? I need to move it into a working phase somehow, don't I?
Yeah, you should have started that by now.
Yeah, that is true. Thanks for that. So, but somewhere along the line, I suppose what we're saying is that we get to a point where we have to stop dillying. And we just have to take the plunge. Is that what we? That's where we're getting. That's where I'm learning.
You need to start writing it.
Yeah. So I need to think. So we'll call that working phase, draft 1. I need to pick up the pen, take a deep breath, I guess, and so give us a number of hours. How many? So I'm going to do a draft. I'm just going to write for an hour. Okay, I'll do an hour. I'm going to aim for the first 500 words. And the first 500 words on one of those themes, and just see where I go.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So the next time we meet,
next time I see you, I want you need to do the first 500 words.
Okay.
Give yourself 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours. 500 words, 2 hours. Right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I've had my orders from the captain. Time to rock and roll. And it was Friday when I spoke with Rianne about just getting on with it, and it's now Tuesday, so you'll never hear me say bad things about students not getting on. However, going back to that orientation phase, it was probably the best 7 hours I've spent, because as you can see there's the actual article I've gone through. I've sort of got a good list. There's all the other articles, and you can see I've done the various bits and bobs. And so I'm really quite pleased with myself there. I feel a lot more confident, if nothing else. But I'm absolutely really scared now. I don't want to swear, but I am absolutely really if you know what I mean. And that's because I've got to now somehow emerge this critique, this analysis of said article. There we go. And I want it to be really good. I want to get an A grade. I want to show off. I want to show my peers, and I want to do good for you guys, the students and whatnot. So, but I really don't know what it is I'm going to do. So, but I'm going to take Rianne's advice. I'm just going to make a start. I'm going to do 1 hour of something now. So I'll see you in 1 hour, the first hour of my working phase, which I think is going to be of anything from 15 to 20 hours in total. So, and every 20 hours starts with the first. So, ciao. Here I am again. So, as I said before, I didn't know where I was going to start or what I was going to do, but I had to start somewhere. So I've actually been quite busy, and I suppose it's a bit like data extraction, but I've come up with a bit of a plan, and it's this. So what I started by doing was trying to make stuff a bit more systematic, and I've given all the articles that I started to download all that time back, the ones that I've looked in the orientation phase, I gave them a number straight off. And as you can see now, I've done myself a bit of a matrix. Now, thing is about this matrix, as you can see down the side there, sorry I'm not the world's best cameraman, I've got what I'm calling, that's another one here, my 10 thingies. And to be honest with you, if you look there, Paul and Alder 2006, there's the reference. I've sort of adapted these now. 10. There's 10 there. What I should do is just bloody number them. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so I've got these 10 things. And I'm going to apply them to what I decided was, if you remember in the orientation phase, I'd come up with my 5 things. I'm unsure really. I've got to narrow these down a bit, because if I start doing 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, I've only got 2,000 words. But in terms of the research stuff, it's all right. My phone is actually ringing. You can't plan it. There you go. These are the things I'm going to be looking at in my from the article. I can't pick everything. Those are the things I was dodgy about. If you remember, I'd gone through highlighting, and so now, what I've just done as well is, apart from apply that model, I've started to think about how, by going through these other 8 articles, and to be honest with you, I'll probably go through another 8 as well. So I have 16 up to 20 articles of the same sort of. I'll be going through them, and I'm starting to see if they've achieved some sort of clarity, some accuracy, are they relevant? Some I don't know. I've got to do more, but I'm also now looking to see how they sort of compare and contrast. Are you going to do the washing up?
I'm really washing up. I've got to read my mind.
Okay, I'm going to pause now. That was so mean to me, but it's true. Okay, so I'm going to do the. So we're heading into working phase.
They're free sweets from Helen Campbell.
Oh, Helen!
Look how nice she is.
Helen Campbell's give us sweets. So they're gone. Put them in there. Right then. See you in a bit. Well, see you in 2 hours.